So basically, the video is called The Dark Truth That Every Streamer Knows. See, the thing is, I've been streaming for the past 2 years. I have no idea what's going to be covered in the video. So I'm not 100% sure if I know or not. So let's see, chat. Maybe someone in the chat will be able to guess as well. So let's go.
The year is 2023. Anime is officially real. You go on YouTube, there's a bunny girl who snorts Red Bull. You go on Twitch, you get cat girls who love Jesus. You go on Twitter, anime girls are fighting over whether having huge fat tootie jugs is woke or not. You open your favorite game. Even more anime girls going ooh woo in voice chat.
I see no problems with that whatsoever. Literally the best year to be alive. Tell me what you want, but it is what it is.
Afternoon snack. You, it's an anime girl too. There's no winning this war. There's no turning back the clock. You can't.
If you cannot beat them, join them. It's quite simple. That's what I'm doing in League of Legends, yeah? All you do is, bro, where's my league in here? Yeah, my league is in here. All you have to do is type, do that. Boom, there we go. And you're joining them, yeah? And then you, ooh, that's it. Anyway, where was we? Here? Probably here? Nope.
But wait, you can hear. There's no winning this war. There's no turning back the clock. You can't run from the moe. You can't hide from the kawaii sugoi desune.
Nope. Just join them.
Wait, you can hear a whisper in the darkness. The calm before the storm. The key to destroying this epidemic. Turns
Top G. Has to be Top G.
out those anime girls are problematic. And they're hiding a dark secret. A weapon they aim to enslave humanity with. It's called being parasocial. Now, the most important thing to know about being parasocial is that it wasn't a real thing before VTubers hit the market. They
True, dude. Now I'm thinking, bro, imagine I use a voice changer and I create a VTuber avatar myself. Bro, my viewership will skyrocket. Think about it. And I play only Uwu champs. I play Lux, I play Morgana, I play Eve, I play Lilia. Bro, consider the fact that I'm already streaming 9 hours a day. Bro, we could develop such a parasocial relationship, especially for the Sims. Oh my god.
invented it. Just like Sims weren't real before women started streaming, am I right, XQC Yasmin Gold Ludwig Hassan viewers? You can't be on the internet for very long without someone mentioning the term. You breathe incorrectly and someone will accuse you of being it. Because in this economy, daring to enjoy something is a sin that cannot go unpunished. What, you like some streamer girl's content? I bet you're one of those parasocial Andes who wishes she was your girlfriend. By the way, when I start every day with PewDiePie's videos before heading to work, that's completely different from whatever you're doing. I'm not parasocial at all. I've watched him since I was 9 and his content just cheers me up, okay? Yes.
Yeah, this is a bit of copium amounts of level, you know? This is fucking insane, bro. Now to think about it, legit. If you are enjoying something, you will get shit on. This is the world that we live in, you know? I enjoy playing World of Warcraft, for example, I will get shit on. I enjoy playing Teemo in League of Legends, I will get shit on. I enjoy watching some sort of a Uwu creator, I will get shit on. But everyone who is shitting on you in this scenario is being a hypocrite because they're doing exactly the same thing, and this is a perfect example with PewDiePie in here.
Indeed, everyone is parasocial, and I do mean everyone.
Yep.
The only way to escape the label is to never turn on a computer or TV again and relocate to Antarctica. Cause let's not get it twisted, by pure definition, if you feel that you have a relationship with a media personality or even a fictional character,
Oh my god, this entire definition here.
you are participating in a parasocial relationship. Now hold on, Lucy, stop right there. I don't feel like I have a relationship with them. Clearly I'm aware that I'm not their lover, unfortunately. So to call me parasocial, well, all I have to say is, take your meds, you whore.
I mean, if you don't know who she's talking about, the most perfect example will be Pokemon tier 3 subscribers. Just think about it.
Do you really think it's that easy to escape the parasocial? Let me give you an example.
Nope.
How many people slammed the last season of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it was horrible.
So for being an absolute dumpster fire.
I mean, it's not only the last season. Hear me out. Season 4 was kinda good. Yeah, no, Season 4 was still good. Season 5 was beginning to go a bit downfall, just a bit of a downfall, yeah? Season 6 got even worse. Season 7, I mean, I'm not even talking about it. Season 8, I don't acknowledge it, bro. It didn't exist. Everything went to shit the moment the creators, the showrunners, ran out of book material. That's it. In the books, Jon Snow dies. Yeah, he's dead, that's it. Afterwards, they know there's some sort of a story, they don't know the full details of the story, and they were improvising, bro. My boy George R. Martin said, I was happy to do fucking 13 seasons of Game of Thrones. 13 seasons! You know? Of Game of Thrones. We got a bit of a speedrun BS in here. So this is why no one's talking about Game of Thrones anymore, bro. It's disgusting.
And how many videos were made about the fictional character Daenerys, claiming that her actions were, quote, out of character, and she would never do such a thing? How?
But I mean, this is exactly why it was too short, bro. We needed 13 seasons to see how she's going slightly mad. Because spoiler alert, at the end, she will be mad. But we need to see that entire arc of how that's going to happen.
How would these people even know it was out of character if they didn't feel like they knew her on some subconscious level? Gamers, we have to be honest with ourselves. If you've ever felt sadness upon seeing your favorite character die, or you've ever been disappointed when your favorite content creator stops uploading, then yes, you're most likely somewhat parasocial. But wait, before you click off the video, I'm not here to say that's a bad thing. In fact, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say it can be a really, really good thing sometimes. And
now I'm trying to imagine how is that a good thing. I mean, considering the fact that if you are suffering from ADHD, loneliness, depression, if you need someone to talk to, and the recommended path would be go to a psychologist and have a bit of a therapy. You know, go out, find some like-minded people. Don't be alone. Maybe that's the angle. Because, you know, if you're a gamer, you go where gamers are gathering, and that's on Twitch. So maybe this what is perfect pause. Yeah, that's I feel like that's Willy. Or Willump. Bro, or forgot her name, bro.
I don't want to take some heat off of the viewers as well, because when it comes to being parasocial, it starts with the source. That's right, streamers, I'm coming for your ass.
William, not
and
William.
also my own ass. I just think ass is pretty neat, I guess.
How f***ing dare anyone out there make fun of Brittany after all she's been through?
Leave the viewers
being
alone.
Parasocial is usually attributed as the cause for some of the worst shit you've ever seen in your life. The Vox Paradox, the Russian Soviet Union, the Suisei piss drinking. That's right, the Suisei apple juice piss drinking!
What?
That's right,
I've been mixing my own urine, various perfumes and chemicals to make pee. Also been eating rather Asian diet to emulate what Susie would eat. And then the last question is closest, what have you done for your Oshis? I mean, I have a suspicion, chat, I have a suspicion Susie is a VTuber or a streamer that's under the avatar. I have no idea who Susie is, but that is my suspicion. Chat, I'm telling you, the idea of me using a voice changer and having a VTuber avatar. This is starting to grow on me, I'm just saying.
Suisei apple juice piss drinking! If you listen to the internet, tell it parasocial people are stalkers. Fans who are on the edge, just one mistake away from going full anti and demanding you to rape their dick pics. Sorry, that got a little bit too specific. The way I see it, stalkers and bad people have existed long before the internet and will continue to do so. And slapping the label parasocial on them sort of takes the bite out of it.
Also, yeah, let's talk about the idea that it's 99% of the cases, well, 95, yeah, let's be generous, let's be a bit more realistic, at least 95% of the scenarios in this case is affecting only the girl streamers. We guys would chill. For the most part, we shouldn't have that level of parasocial relationship in the streams. At least I don't see that. Maybe I don't want to see that. I don't know. Either way, let's be real, when it comes down to female streamers, when it comes down to girl streamers, bro, just lurk in their chat for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you will see that.
As if I'm somehow supposed to rank someone who's sending decapitated Barbie dolls to a streamer the same way I rank someone who redeems fart reverb 5 times per stream. Because really, to condemn all forms of parasocial relationships is to demand that people not feel anything. That people somehow tune into a certain type of content every day and then leave with no parts of themselves changed. Now, whether that part is your heart getting warm or your dick popping a dent, that's a whole other story. And I think that any artist or creator would say that detachment is not what they want out of their audience. They want you to feel something. They want their work to mean more than idle entertainment. If they can't get some type of emotional reaction out of you, then they think they must be doing something wrong. See, no one thinks that an author is an asshole for writing a story that makes them cry. No one feels ashamed to admit that they cried while watching something like Up either. But when it comes to streamers and YouTubers...
Spoiler, I haven't seen Up. Just, I feel like I should watch it. But I don't want to cry, so I'm not watching it.
There's this weird sense of shame and stigma, as if feeling attached to that person is morally wrong. But I can't help but think that if you feel attached to someone that you watch every day, you're just normal. You're completely fine. And to be honest, the types of people that participate in harassment and stalking would still do so, no matter what the target does. Most of the things that people call parasocial just seem really sweet in my eyes. Maybe it's me. Maybe
What?
I'm the problem, the psychopath, so to speak. But when I see fans branding together to make something nice for their favorite streamer, the word parasocial never comes to my mind. It just makes me smile. I mean, holy humans are just so cute! Of course, I'm not saying that getting overly obsessed with something is a good
Yeah, when you do something for a creator, yeah, for the most part, maybe it's nice, but it also depends on the context. Let's imagine you get a compilation of, going random right now. Just imagine you get a compilation of, fucking dead kittens, eh? For my special streamers, for my special VTuber, you know? We are #1 fan, that's the compilation. Sure, you did put in the work, but you know... What kind of work are we talking about? What's the outcome? What's the product? Bro, I would say there's a bit of a double-edged sword in here. Also depends on the context in here.
thing. But that goes for anything in life. Media, personality.
A compilation of your daily visited locations, or that. Imagine getting that. Oh my god, what is this pause? Okay.
Or otherwise. And if you really want to point fingers at someone, then do I have some news for you. Because this parasocial accusation is a psyops, a cover-up for the true culprits at hand. The people who lurk in the shadows, who reap all the rewards and none of the blame. Streamers.
Rise up, gamer boys. It's time to get your gamer girl bathwater.
What if I told you that creators can be just as parasocial as their audience, if not more so? I mean, I'm not gonna point any
What?
fingers because one, I don't know what's going on in other people's heads, and two, I don't want to stir shit, but I think I've established that
Too
I don't
late.
think being parasocial is the boogeyman everyone makes it out to be. Even so, that doesn't give me the right to put anyone else under fire, accidentally or not, so you know what? I'm gonna put myself on the stake for you. Nail myself to the golden arches like Jesus on the cross.
I'm having a very hard time removing this picture from my mind. Anyway,
Parasocial. Yes. Confirmed problematic streamer. And the funny thing is, I don't know how I'm expected not to be. Multiple days a week, I come online to the same people. I talk with them. I laugh with them. I entertain them. And hell, they entertain me too. I read their comments, I see their encouragement, and I feel less alone. In my case, it probably doesn't help that I'm pretty bad at making friends as is, so having a chat that genuinely wants to talk to me is such a fresh, nice feeling that I can't help but feel somewhat attached. I know I can't be the only streamer who feels this way. I also want to dispel the myth that streamer.
yeah, now I'm thinking of parasocial shifu sashi. I'm thinking about it right now. Sure, I understand this idea with viewers, especially the stalkers, the simps, because I'm going back to the stereotype that everyone is saying that girls have it easy on the internet, bro. Just be a streamer, just be attractive female, and you will have millions followers, millions of dollars in your bank account. You're going to be top G, you know? It's just all you need to do is be attractive and start a Twitch stream. But with this comes at a bit of a price, not gonna lie, because with more attention, you're gonna attract some stalkers, you're gonna attract creeps, you're gonna attract questionable personas, so to say. But we're talking about Uno Reverse right now. Streamers being a parasocial with the viewers. I'm thinking, bro, are we? Am I? I wouldn't say so. Realistically, you know? A lot of sad faces right now in the chat going to be, yeah, but it is what it is. I don't know, bro, I'm just... That's not the focus. Sure, we talk with the chat sometimes. Well, for the most part, because I'm reading every single message chat, you know that. I know that. But, you know, I mean, I see the regulars. The regulars are good cheer. Everyone is good cheer. We're like a close... We're like a group of friends in here. Just big chilling. Playing a bit of gaming, and that's it. What are the sad faces? There we go, we got a sad face in there. We got this one sad face in there. I don't know, bro. Maybe I wouldn't go that far to call myself parasocial to my viewers. Maybe.
Have no idea who you are. Sure, if you lurk and never post a single message, yeah, that's probably the case. But if you're a frequent chatter, unless the community is bigger than a billionaire's overseas bank account, they probably recognize you. And that's not even cope, it's a fact of life. If a stream
Also, yeah, true that. Realistically, see, the thing is, that's one of the things, yeah, that she mentions right now, bro. If the community is rather small, we've got like, what, 100 people right now in the chat? Give or take. I mean, I see the messages, the chat is going slow, we can talk with one another, you know? But imagine we add 2 zeros to the number. We have 1,000, we have 10,000 viewers right now. The chat will go brrrr, bro, it will be impossible for me to notice every single message. Be impossible to keep up a conversation, especially with a single person, bro. Unless slow mode, yeah, sure, slow mode. But then sub mode, oh sure, still. Bro, go to XQC's chat, go to Miskiv's chat, go to Tyler1's chat. They're just going brrrr, bro, it's impossible to see anything in there, you know? That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, maybe that's the reason. That's the unique selling point of the mid and small sized streamers, like, Maybe that's the angle.
Interact with you enough times, they start to remember your username and the gist of how you type.
Yeah.
Go figure. I'm not saying they're your best friend or anything, but that's not quite the same as having no idea you exist, is it?
What do you mean not best friend, bro? I can name at least 5 people right now in the chat, no? What do you mean not best friend? If I know your name, that's it, we made it. Because I have a horrible time remembering new names.
Like many other streamers, I recognize usernames. I have inside jokes with my community. I find myself thinking things like, oh, so-and-so will say something if I do this. Or, you know, they'll probably react this way if I make another joke about my huge 600-pound cock. And, yeah, I also noticed...
What?
This way if I make another joke about my huge 600-pound cock. And yeah, I also notice when certain chatters are missing, when it's been a while since I saw a certain username pop up in the chat. And that can genuinely make me feel a little pang of sadness. Even though it is one-sided, even though the other person may have forgotten about me. Which means, yes, I am parasocial, self-diagnosed. But
Technically, yeah, she has a point. When it comes down to that, yeah, see, the thing is I was talking about the regular chatters, but yeah, when a regular chatter disappears from the chat, or let's say comments on the YouTube videos, kinda sad for that moment, because let's say I've seen that person for the past 6 months posting comments under my videos, yeah, so we're good, you know? We're good, and then that person disappears. It's kinda sad, but then I realized maybe, you know, that person has something else to do. And then they come back in another 6 months, and they binge watch every single video in there, so, you know, sure, we're back, we're good, sure.
don't get it twisted. That's not me saying I'm so special. I'm different from other streamers. Look at me. I actually
Classic.
think I'm the rule and not the exception. Cause this is a really weird career.
How did you feel when I disappeared? I made you disappear, love. I made you disappear. Let's not forget that.
And a lot of it is uncharted territory, because while an actress goes and films her movie in spurts and doesn't interact with the viewers until later, if she decides to at all, streamer interactions are real-time in the moment with the threat of getting one guide always waiting around the corner. I think it would be really difficult to emotionally distance yourself from something that's just so close. And for me, having this relationship with my chat has been a 99% positive experience. Sure, weird shit happens now and then, but if you deal with it quickly and set basic boundaries, then I guarantee you viewers will understand. So where does this leave us? You just said you're parasocial, and everyone on the internet tells me that being parasocial makes you the scum of the earth. Just tell me where to point the pitchfork, streamer. Well,
Depends on what kind of level of parasocial you are. If you're to a level of parasocial where, you know, just missing my butt, like missing my butt, haven't talked in a week, I will hop on the stream, we'll talk something about it, we'll talk some shit, yeah, we're good. But if you're on the level where literally selling your every single possession, even your cat, to go to another continent to stake out a streamer's post office and to stalk her when she's collecting her post. That's kinda taken to the extreme, I'm just saying.
what if I said it's somewhere in
The middle.
I'll be honest with you, gamer. I struggled like a motherfucker with this script. The reason this is coming out late January and not early January is because I fought with myself so hard over whether I should be making it or not in the first place. I mean, I'm far from the first person to talk about the term or to imply parasocial relationships aren't inherently bad. I'm not even the first person to tackle it from a VTubing perspective, and yeah, talking honestly about my thoughts on this topic has a chance of making me look like a toxic asshole, which seemed like a kind of play. And so...
What do you mean should do? No. We in here are the League of Legends community. We good shit with that.
Several times I'd start writing, scrap it, go back to it, and then restart from the beginning, all over again. Even here at the end, I'm not sure I've made something coherent rather than just a ramble of my personal feelings as a streamer. And maybe that's why I couldn't stop thinking about it. Because in all of the very good videos that were made about the topic, I noticed it was all from an outsider's perspective. A scholar looking in on the degenerate and filthy little lives of streamer personalities. And while it's one thing to hear a fellow viewer tell you that your attachment to a content creator is a good thing, it's another to hear those words words from one in the flesh. So I have two things left to say. One, to the viewers around the world, whether you watch me or not, whether
One in the flesh. There is no flesh, bro. There's Avatar, it's not flesh.
you've been subscribed from the beginning or you're a Mr. Beast viewer who's really f***ing confused about how you got here, I'll say on behalf of all creators on every platform, thank you. I'm here to tell you that liking things is fine. In fact, I encourage it. Only you can look inside yourself and decide whether your admiration for someone or something has reached an unhealthy point, and I, for one, trust you to have that maturity. You don't need to associate yourself with people who keep a voodoo doll of Amaranth by their desk just because people throw the label parasocial around like it's a substitute for being down bad abominably. You're not a bad person for liking
That was way too accurate with that voodoo doll of Amaranth. Because that example of someone selling all of their possessions, including their cat, to move to another state was about Amaranth. That guy was stalking Amaranth.
streamers. And you're not even a bad person for wanting to suck Finster's toes. I mean, everyone wants to do that, right? But right? And the second...
Wait. I feel like that's a dude who is doing the debates on the internet calls. Yes, yeah. I love that guy.
Finster's toes. I mean, everyone wants to do that, right? But right? And the second and final thing is, I'm going to say something that needs a bit of a disclaimer. I want to make this extremely clear. I do not think the vast majority of content creators set out with the intention to form a parasocial bond with their viewers. I think it's just the natural consequence of wanting to be liked, wanting to do well, and wanting our content to mean something to people. But with that being said, I'll be the first to admit, whether we as creators are aware of it or not, every single one of us ends up encouraging parasocial connections to some degree. Is it career suicide to come out and say that? Maybe, but I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say, oh, I don't care if you never watch my content again. I hate it when people get attached to my work. I hate it when people value me and make me a part of their routine because, of course I don't. I like it. I get fulfillment out of it, and just like any other
And we're getting money for that. We're getting a bank. Depends on the numbers, but we're getting a bank.
human or demon-human hybrid, I'm happy that others enjoy, well, me. And at the end of the day, I don't think either the viewer or the streamer is evil. Streamers inspire the viewers, and viewers inspire the streamer to do better, to grow, and to evolve. Viewers are the streamer's greatest motivation, and if streamers can repay those people by making them smile, laugh, or making their work shift a little easier to get through, what in the f*** is the harm in that? Why are we so obsessed with shaming people over it? The internet is great because it gives an option to people like me, who shut down in face-to-face situations, the opportunity to make friends, the opportunity to be myself and speak freely, not without fearing rejection, because holy shit, the stuff I see in some YouTube comments, but while knowing that the people who do reject me are outweighed by people who support me with their whole hearts and souls. Like,
Yeah, and best of luck working with that because once again, I mentioned it a couple of times before, I'll mention it again, that's not how human psychology works. At the end of the day, you're still human. Sure, you can get 10 positive comments, 100 positive comments, yeah, amazing video, that was good, that was very nice, I like the editing. Basically compliments, yeah, 100 compliments, and you will get one person, bro. Out of those 100, it will be one person who will say, kill yourself. Simple as that, yeah. Eat shit. That was horrible. Jump off a bridge, you know? You shouldn't make videos again. Bro, do you really think your mind will focus on the 99 positive comments? No. No, that's not human psychology. You will focus on that one. So yeah, even though we're looking at the numbers, that one negative is being absolutely outweighed by 99 positive comments. But realistically, bro, as a human being, you'll go to sleep thinking about that one negative comment. Which is the way it is.
like with most other things in life, the truth lies somewhere in the middle, somewhere between black and white. Parasocial relationships, as with literally any other type of relationship, have the chance to go sour. In that sense, it's just like any other relationship. With proper boundaries and communications, things will be okay. We will be okay. And the next time I see a post about parasocial shit in the streamer sphere, I swear to f***ing God, if it's another blanket statement shitting on viewers for having feelings, I'm going to... Anyway, I'm embarrassed and terrified now, and that's
I need to create an avatar for myself, boys.
all I had to say about that, so bye. Alright, talk to you later.
Chat, yeah, that's what we need. We need to create an avatar. We need to create an avatar. We need to have a voice changer. Bro, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that was the dark truth that every streamer knows. So the dark truth is that everyone is parasocial. That's the way the world works. It is what it is.